shoot. How far do you think you're going to get, man?
I'll be winging my way across the Atlantic before you're even missed, with the First Lady of Port Charles as my traveling companion. But first, Laura and I have a piece of unfinished business to attend to.
He's dead, isn't he?
Damn close. Come on, let's go.
Where?
Next door. He's in trouble. We should call for some help.
Show up. I know you're in there somewhere. George, T-Day, Frankie, center front. Oh. Gotta have my beer. Nice of you gentlemen to show up. Beer, please. My friends here are buying. Say, what's a nice-looking guy like you doing in a dump like this? I always wanted to ask that. Thanks for letting me do it. Say, you're him, that spy, ain't you?
Not anymore.
Yeah, I never forget a face. You're him. Your face is all over the newspaper, Sonny.
Look, lady, if you're going to give me a lecture about eternal damnation, save it. I've heard it before many times.
Me?
You any different from the rest of them?
I know all about being on the outside looking in. Now, take me. I'm out there because I want to be. Well, leastways, that's the way it started. But you had no choice. Where's my beer?
How do you know that?
Huh? Thank you.
How do you know I didn't have a choice?
Oh, I just figured it. You know, I taught myself all that.
Taught yourself on what?
Oh, well, that about the philosophy that I have. You see, I figure you can be anything you want to be. For instance, I could have been the Queen of England, but I wasn't English. So I had to settle for being Queen of the waterfront. And that's good enough for me.
Me too.
You're a good guy to have a brew with. Nice meeting you, Doc.
It was good meeting you.
Oh.
You all right?
Oh, no, it's my rheumatiz. Oh.
Your left arm?
No, it's...
The elbow?
No, it's this hand, the heavy one. You see this one? That's nothing. This is stuff I'm going to get.
How long has it been bothering you?
Too long. I'm thinking of moving to Arizona where they don't have any humidity.
Well, before you do that, just tell me, does it hurt all the time?
Oh, yeah, mostly when I pick up my bags.
Do they weigh about the same?
No, this one's lighter, but it's this one. Now, this one, if you gave it to one of those Olympic guys, he'd come home with the gold.
Well, Tilly, why don't you try switching off?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, carrying with alternate hands.
These are the only hands I got.
No, what I meant is put the light one in your left hand for a while and then switch it over to the right one. Distribute the weight.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Thank you. Yeah.
Is it better?
Yeah. Well, nice.
Let me help you, huh?
You don't need to write that down. I have a memory like a horse.
No, I'm not writing directions down, Tilly. This is something I want you to take to any pharmacy.
I don't touch drugs.
No, it's a prescription. It's for some liniment for your arm.
Oh, you're a doctor, ain't you?
For the time being.
Well, Doc, I'm obliged to you, Doc Grant.
I'm obliged to you, Queen. All sorts of people here in Port Charles.
Nice. Where I am, too.
You know what that reminds me of?
Yeah, and some movie star, eh?
No, my dog.
It's a hard act to follow.
He was really cute. He used to follow me around everywhere when I was a kid. His name was Ringo.
Is it the Beatles?
Well, did you have a dog when you were growing up?
I was raised in Australia.
Don't they have dogs in Australia?
Yeah. But my folks gave me a little wallaby.
Oh, how cute, a little wallaby. It's like a little kangaroo, right?
Yeah.
What was his name?
Llewellyn.
Llewellyn?
I used to tell him everything.
Like what?
Oh, you know, just little things like pillow talk, that sort of stuff.
And I thought you learned that from another woman.
No. I used to practice on them.
No, I don't want to hear about that.
Okay.
Tell me everything.
I'll do better than that. I'll practice on you. I'll rehearse on you. I'll demonstrate on you.
You didn't hear anything, did you?
Same thing you didn't hear.
Let's pretend it's for somebody else.
Nobody else here but us.
Then let's just not answer it.
Sorry, all right. Look, it'll only take me a few seconds, I promise. Yeah, Scorpio.
Robert, we got a problem over here.
Well, yeah, I'm listening.
We need some help cleaning up.
Can't you talk to the maid?
Not when it's a body, pal.
You better give me some details.
Stavros Cassadine made his move tonight.
What? He's back. Okay. What happened?
He never left.
Where's he now?
He's lying unconscious at the foot of the staircase.
Pushed?
No, he fell. He was holding a gun on Laura and me at the time.
You all right?
Yeah, fine.
What about Laura?
Well, she's okay. But he's hurt bad, I think. I called an ambulance, and Laura and I will ride over to the hospital with it.
I'll meet you at General right away.
Thanks.
Luke?
He and Laura have just had a run-in with Stavros Cassadine.
I don't understand. I thought... Are he and Laura all right?
Yeah, but apparently Cassadine isn't.
He's back in Port Charles. How can that be?
I don't know, love. But I'm going to find out. Don't wait up for me. I've got a feeling it's going to be a late night.
Cream?
Oh, good morning.
Grant, where have you been? I woke up in the middle of the night and you were gone. I looked all around, I waited and still you didn't get here.
I didn't mean to worry you.
Well, you did. Don't you think you could have left a note?
You're right. I'm sorry.
Where were you?
Celia, I couldn't sleep, so I went down to the bucket of blood, and then I took a walk on the waterfront.
Whatever for?
I don't know. But I'm damn glad I did.
Why? What happened?
I met the most amazing woman.
What?
No, it wasn't like that.
Well, I think you better tell me exactly how it was and don't leave anything out.
Her name is Tilly. She's the queen of the waterfront. She's one of those bag ladies. We really had a very nice talk.
No kidding.
You don't believe me?
Of course I do. Yes, you frequently go halfway across town and meet with bag ladies at waterfront dives. Of course.
I just wish you could have been there.
So do I.
You know something? I could have talked with that woman for weeks. When she didn't have anything except the clothes on her back and what she could carry in a couple of shopping bags, and yet she was happy.
In what way?
I don't really know. But she recognized me. And I figured she was going to take off after me just like the other good citizens of Port Charles, and she didn't. She understood.
Strange, coming from a woman like her.
No. She and I have a lot in common. I walked in there dragging, and I walked out feeling like $1 million.
How much did you have to drink?
No. I had one beer. I didn't even finish it.
Must have been quite a lady.
You know, she made me realize I'm a rich man.
How?
Because I've got you, I've got my health, I've got hope. And those are 3 things that most people don't have. She also made me realize I can't quit. I can't sit around feeling sorry for myself. You know, it wasn't even what she said. It was more the way that she lived. She seemed to enjoy every moment. Even if it was just scrounging through her bag trying to come up with enough change to buy herself a beer.
I do wish I'd met her.
I do, too. You know, she also made me realize I've been letting things get to me. I thought everything I loved about this country had been taken away from me, but it hasn't. I still have a future. And my future is wide open, and for the first time in a long time, I feel like I'm ready for it.
Well, maybe you should just take a couple hours and nap before you tackle it all.
I am tired.
Well, I can't imagine why. Better get dressed.
Oh, no, you don't.
It is morning.
Oh, we can pretend, can't we?
I wasn't up all night.
Celia, you don't want to deny me a good rest, do you?
Me?
I have no intention of getting into that bed alone.
I thought you were so tired.
Oh, I was, but I'm sort of getting a second wind.
You know, I think maybe you should visit Tilly regularly.
I'm just glad I was able to help her with the rheumatism. You know, Celia, it makes me feel so good to help people. I just wish there was a hospital in town that would let me do it for a living.
I think I need another cup of coffee.
You can count me out. Caffeine fits are unbecoming to a public official.
Not this one. I look good in caffeine fits.
Aren't you setting up an office in the cafeteria?
Seems like that, doesn't it?
Any change in Cassadine's condition?
No, I'm afraid not. He's listed in critical condition. The fall broke his neck.
That's what I figured.
He's in pretty bad shape, but he's still hanging on. How's Laura?
Incredible. I don't know how she's doing it, but she's really holding up well.
Did she go back home?
No, she's in the ladies' room. She's gonna stick it out with Robert and I.
Look, let's go and sit down. You keep us posted as to his condition.
You'll be first.
Look, I'm sorry about having to keep the both of you here.
It's all right, pal.
I wanted to get all the questioning over with as soon as possible.
I'm glad you did, because I want everything done tonight, Robert. I don't want to have to deal with anything tomorrow. I want it all over with tonight.
Yeah. You don't shake that sort of a nightmare. Well, not quickly anyway.
We want to stay. Both of us. We want to know what happens to him.
Well, I can promise you one thing.
What?
Cassadine walks away from this, his future's not going to be too bright. But look, I don't want you two just to hang around here waiting for a change in his condition.
Look, don't try to talk me out of it. We're staying. I know if I tried to tell Laura we're leaving, she wouldn't go for it. So we're just going to stay.
Luke?
Yeah, is it Stavros?
I just got a message from the nurse who's watching him in ICU. He's conscious.
Oh, can we talk to him?
He's asking to see Laura.
What?
Ordinarily, we wouldn't permit it, but under the circumstances...
No. No, you tell him to say...
Hang on a minute.
I don't want Laura to see him.
Luke, hang on a minute. Maybe she should. I mean, if it's not going to be too painful to her.
What's the point?
Maybe he'll tell her something that we need to know.
I don't know. I don't know. It's a long shot.
Worth a try, though. Think?
All right. But, I have to be there. I have to stand right next to her the whole time.
Done.
Okay?
Why?
You know, there are some advantages to your not working in a hospital anymore.
Well, like what?
Well, like we're not being interrupted at awkward moments like we used to be.
Funny you should mention that. I was just lying here wondering when my beeper was going to go off. Oh. You know, Celia, the one thing I do have now that I've never really had before is freedom. It's the great American promise fulfilled. In fact, I was thinking of getting rid of my bodyguard.
Why?
Because having him around is a constant reminder of life with the DVX. With them, you're never alone for long.
Can you do that? I mean, the government assigned that bodyguard to you.
Yeah. The hell with the government. I'm sorry, Celia. I don't care whether they object or not. I'll just insist otherwise. I'm tired of having him.
Grant, do you really think it's wise to walk around the street without someone to protect you?
I can take care of myself.
You don't know how many lunatics there are around there just dying to get a shot at you. Remember Melvin Nix? Not to mention all the DVX agents that are just aching to teach you a lesson.
All right. So if I have to, I'll get a gun to protect myself. But I don't think that'll be necessary. See, you don't understand. If the DVX had wanted to get me, they'd do so, with or without a bodyguard.
Well, maybe they're just waiting for the publicity to die down before they make their move.
That's a chance I'll have to take. It's high time I started to lead a normal life.
Well, we're going to have to cut that out, then.
You're telling me that's not normal?
Romance? This hour of the morning?
No?
No way.
Well, that's too bad. I guess I was just born to be different.
You can take a break. I'll watch you. Hold on.
No. All of them. Everyone out. I want to talk to Laura alone.
Not without Luke. If you want to talk to me, he stays.
I'll be at the desk.
Thank you, Barbara.
Why?
I might ask you the same question.
I loved you.
You don't know the meaning of the word, Stavros.
You taught me.
No. You know what it means to own, to possess, not to love.
But it's the same thing.
No. If you had really loved me, you would have let me go.
Never.
If you had cared for me,
You wouldn't have tried to take me back when you realized that I love Luke.
Look. Look, always look. I should have done away with him a long time ago.
You tried.
He is a scourge on my family. Both of you are. You will not be forgotten or forgiven. Remember me. The power does not die with me. It will go on. You and your Luke, you will feel my rage long after.
I think he's dead.
It's over.
No, it's not. Luke, didn't you hear what he just said?
Laura, I heard the rattlings of a dead man, that's all. I tell you, lady, we got some guardian angel on our shoulder, you know that? We're alive. And we're strong. Just let the Cassadines come by the thousands, baby. We're together.
I'll have to ask you to leave now. Get a doctor.
Good work, Bert. I didn't think you'd be able to round up Cassadine's men that quick. At the International Hotel? Great. Look, yeah, take them down to headquarters. I'll be over to question them as soon as I can. Right. How'd it go?
He didn't make it.
I can't believe it. I almost feel like it's another trick.
If it is, it's his last one.
Stavros is really dead.
Just have to find a doctor to make it official.
Okay. How do you think the rest of the family's going to take the news?
They'll retaliate.
Yeah? Helena and the boys are not the type to let a death in the family go unattended.
Well, we have a far more immediate problem.
What?
Press.
What?
We have to come up with a story for them. If we don't keep the lid on this, they're going to have a field day with it. I mean, I can see the headlines now. Wealthy power broker falls to death in mayor's mansion. How's that for good PR?
Oh, you're right. This has got front page written all over it.
I don't believe it. He's been dead 10 minutes and already he's haunting us.
Well, what are we going to do?
All right. We have to come up with some sort of a statement. We're going to have to rearrange the truth a little bit, if we can. But I want to avoid questions like, what was he doing in the mansion to begin with?
Or worse.
All right. Now, look, when the reporters get wind of this, they're going to start to dig. That's why I think we should stick to the truth as closely as possible.
Yeah, well, we don't have to go into the sordid details, do we? I mean, we can say that it's an accident. It was an accident, except for the fact that he was trying to blow our brains out at the time.
All right. Now, look, whatever the story, it's got to be rock solid. And for that reason, I want to talk to Lee and the district attorney. There are certain political implications to take into account here.
Right. Well, what do you want us to do?
For the time being, talk to no one and say nothing. Go back to the mansion, lock yourself in, tear the telephone out of the wall until I contact you. I will tell the hospital here to keep quiet as well.
Yeah, okay, we'll do it.
How to get back to headquarters? I want to question some of Stavros's pals. You two going to be all right?
Yeah, fine. Thank you, Robin.
I'll be in touch when we've worked out the story. All right?
Well, it's going to be all right.
I hope so.
Oh, the worst is over.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a little hungry. Are you?
Yeah, I'm really hungry, as a matter of fact.
What do you say to a pizza for breakfast?
Great.
Love in the Afternoon presents Daytime Dilemma. From Loving, Mike and Ann. Once driven together by desire, now torn apart by fate.
I thought it'd be better if we talked out here.
Why, because Roger's in there? I miss you. Can we get together?
What will happen next? Will Anne say, I'm back with Roger, Mike, or I will call you soon, I promise I will? Can you predict the right answer? Tune in tomorrow and find out. If you'd like to play this exciting game and answer our dilemma, send your name, address, and phone number to Daytime Dilemma, Post Office Box 6, New York, New York, 10046. Now here's yesterday's Daytime Dilemma and its solution. From Ryan's Hope, Bill, and Siobhan. They were lovers.
All I want is a chance with you.
And now Bill fights to win Siobhan back.
I am here for as long as you need me.
Yeah, I know. It's just so much to ask.
What will happen next? Will Bill say, what if I ask you to marry me? Or, you're not asking, I'm insisting. Here's what happens.
You're not asking, I am insisting.
This Daytime Dilemma has been brought to you by ABC.
Candidate John Glenn is back in Houston looking for funds in all the right places. A report this evening on Live at 5 here on 13.